Good morning, everyone. My name is Patty, and I am a moderator for Doreen. And I have an envelope here that I thought I would share. I already started putting it together when it dawned on me that I might as well just do a quick video. And to basically all that's left to do is to mainly decorate it, which I did already go around with lace. But this is using Doreen's kit, French Bliss boutique kit. Let's see, it's the ephemera, tall and skinny, lovely ladies. So a mouthful, but I think I got it. Hope it was in the right order. But yeah, it's all I've done was just use a regular envelope that I had. It's a craft envelope, and it's kind of on the bigger side. Looks like it's 7 3/16 left to right, and 5 1/4 top to bottom. So you can use any size envelope you want. Of course, this is not my idea. This is something, not real sure I remember where I seen it, but I know that it started out seeing it on Pinterest. So that's where I get a lot of my ideas from, or parts of my ideas from, is on Pinterest. But, okay, so I'm just going to decorate it. What I'm going to do is add some pockets. I'm going to call this envelope pocket. So, first off, let's see. I've got a lot of my stuff is already made up. So I do have this cupcake papers that I just folded. There's like 3 of them, and I just folded them in half, and I coffee stained them, and then just added some little tidbits from the kit. And Doreen showed us how to make these paper clips here a while back. She has a YouTube out on it, and I just intertwined some lace through a paper clip. And on the back side is one of the lovely ladies. There's some vintage lace that I put in underneath her, and a bow that I made. Just simple, easy, and then you just clip it on, you know, wherever it is that you want to put it at. So I don't know if it's going to stay there or not. I don't know for sure if it's even going to go on here. I just made it, so I've got it in case I want it. So anyway, I think I'm going to start here at the top. Let's see. I've got this envelope here. I think I will put it right there. Yeah, hopefully that's going to fit. And let's see, the glue that I use is art glitter glue. It does dry clear. It dries fast, and it adheres really good. So when you're gluing paper on paper, this is what I like to use. And I also go around and I like to darken up the edges. It kind of gives it a vintage look. And I like things a lot better with the vintage look on it. And I use ground espresso. Then this is one of the tags. I just added this trim here. There we go. It might show a little bit. Yeah, looks like that lace is going to cover it mostly. So I think that'll work. Let's see. I've got this. I think I'll Might use this as a belly band. Hope you guys can see. I might put this right there. And then, you know, you could always use it as a belly band. And then plus, it's going to have little pockets glued onto the front of it here. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. Something a little different. There we go. And I do have my corner rounder. I did round off the corners down here at the bottom of the envelope, and I rounded the corners on this envelope, and I think I did on some of the tags too. Yeah, looks like maybe one of the tags I just rounded off the corners. I like that look. I like the square corners too, so. Okay, let's see. Don't want to cover her face up. She's got too pretty of a face. I'm afraid. No, I'll put something in the long ways. Well, first off, I'm going to glue this one down. Now on vellum, well actually this is tracing paper that I'm using, but it's just like vellum. And sometimes it's hard to get it to adhere to paper or to just about anything. So I didn't really mean to use this glue. I like to use the 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac. It holds pretty good with the tracing paper. But I guess we'll see if this holds or not. And since it does dry clear, you know, it's not going to show. Okay, let's see. Might put that in there. We'll see. And glue that on there, about like that. Yeah, and I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac on this one. Maybe. And when you know it, that you want to come on and make a quick video, and then things are going to hold you up, such as glue. I don't usually have much problem with the glue, but it looks like today is going to be my day. Here it comes. put that on there kind of cattywampus. I don't like things perfectly straight. There we go. I'm not sure. Well, looks like that one will fit. Don't want to put it in there all the way since the glue isn't dry. And just really don't want to cover her up. I think I'm just going to cut it down. Just put this one on top of that one. I think that'll work. And then I can always move. I may not even keep this in there. I might get a longer one. Okay, let's see if, yeah, it's gonna fit fine. Kind of get you, have you a dry cloth handy in case you got any seepage from the glue. Kind of blot it off. Okay, so that'll work for now until I find something else. Well, I might wait and see what I come up with on the pocket stuffings. For now, I'm going to put this in the belly band one, like that. I don't know if we really need to decorate the vellum or not, since you can see right through. We'll come back to that also. Oh. And then this, I think I will put here. I've been kind of eyeballing it. I think I'll put it over this way. I just love this paper. I think Doreen did an excellent job on this kit, just like all of our other kits. It's just beautiful. Let's see. Put my cap back on this glue. I can glue this one down. Got quite a bit of glue on this one. It's going to be messy. And when you glue your pockets down, kind of just squish them together, the ends here a little bit. That will kind of loosen the pocket up to where you can fit things down in there easier. See, sometimes it gets so tight it's hard to put your tags down in there, so I just kind of squeeze it towards each other a little bit, and that gives it a little bit of giveaway. There we go. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That will fit. Put one of these pretty ladies, lovely ladies in there also. Looks like, yep, that will fit also. And I wished I had like a smaller pocket to go right there. I don't like leaving blank space, if you know what I mean. I think these are just too big. This is pretty. Wish that fit. I think I could cut this down a little bit. That part didn't look too straight, so I'll see if I can. My cutting is not the greatest. We put it in there sideways. I probably want to cut a little, maybe a little bit more off of that, so it doesn't cover this up so much. Actually, I kind of like to put a pretty lady in there. I might do that. Oh. Okay, we're, oh, right here in front of me. I always say the more pockets, the better. And you can put more pretties in there. See, this time I will use my paper on paper glue, or glitter glue. hate to cut anything off because everything is so beautiful on here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so let's see. Pick up my trash. Let's see. Oh, here it is. And I was bad. Let the cover off my ink. Need to ink around the edges on this. Okay, there it is. There we go. Oops, that would okay. Well, I'm gonna just put a little edger, a little corner edger on. Just barely. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Do I want that there or? Oh, I think maybe we ought to put that on the back. What do you think? Yeah. Yep, I think so. Since this is on the back, I'm going to leave this pocket a little bit tighter instead of kind of scrunching them together a little bit. We'll be able to fit all kinds of stuff in here. Alrighty. There's that. Oh. Oh, what the? No, don't want that because I think I'm going to put a Velcro closure on that. But if I put a pocket there, I'm not going to be able to put a closure on there. I really don't want Velcro covering that up. Shoot. I wonder. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. It's not going to work anyway. Because with this tag in there, well, so then this is going to have to go up here. We'll just use this as a closure. Maybe put that pocket there. Actually, I really like this envelope. We do like a stacked envelope. Cool. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I don't usually video working on anything, so I'm used to not talking or having it nice and quiet when I'm building something. Okay, so everything in there. See, those could stick up, so they're not going to interfere with anything. I think I went real wonky on that one. Oh, no, maybe not. Actually, it looks pretty good. Oh, what was I going to do with this one? Oh, I was thinking about just putting it in here. You can still have that one in there like that. Yeah. Might add a little bit of vintage lace. Kind of ruffle it up a little bit so you can see it better. Some of these trims are so fine and light colored that they don't really show up very much. That off. There we go. Need something on this here. Flower. We have a bow. Let's see. Got a blingy bow. That's pretty. That's going to make it pretty lumpy when you go to close it. Yeah. Oops. I got everything clinging to me. Although I could have that right there, couldn't I? Oh, that kind of clashes with that pink there. Could have that. That's pretty. Put a little bit of cheesecloth with that. See what we get. Yeah, I like that. Kind of making a mess here, aren't I? There we go. It's pretty. So on this here, I think I will just add a bow. Don't like that. Kind of pretty. cut a little bit bigger piece. There. Looks better, doesn't it? All right, well, I think I'm done. Still, that's a little bit bulky there. I think I might come back, put some lace on these two tags here. I don't know. A lot of Doreen's digitals are so pretty without any decorations, because I don't want to take them away from the digital. But that, I'm calling this a pocket envelope. So there's all kinds of pockets on here. And then we'll just put this over the top here like that. Put the paper clip on there, the little rose charm. And there you have it. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you guys like it. If I decide to change anything on this, I will come back. I will bring it back and show you any changes that I would make. As you can tell, I'm not used to videoing me making something. Because I'm all over the place when I'm making something. And I usually don't like it the first time. So, it might, I don't know, that might be too much, is it? Might be okay back here. I don't know, what do you think? Do I add it or do I leave it off? Well, let me know. Give me some comments. And like I said, I can always come back and fix it or add a little more or take off, make it a little less. But thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. And leave me some comments. Thank you. Bye.